Hey, how is it going, everybody? Let's do a 5-month review of the iPhone 16e, the phone that was widely criticized even before it was released, right? People gave this phone a lot of negative press. That's why I decided to pick it up. That's why I decided to run this iPhone as my daily driver. It started out an experiment. I was only going to go for a month, right? And I was going to be like, I'll just use it for a month and I'll go back to using my Pro iPhone. Nope. The more I used this little phone right here, the more I liked it. Number one, battery life on this, stellar. And for those of you that might remember, I took a trip across the country and this was the phone. This was my go-to phone right here. I used it for everything, catching the flight, getting the rental car, navigating around all these different places that I've never been to. This phone right here never skipped a beat. I didn't even need to charge it like midday. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy happened, all right? And like I said, this phone got a lot of negative press when it first come out, and this negative press was all unwarranted. I've made a lot of videos about this iPhone 16e. You guys need to go check them out, all right? Anyway, next thing that I want to talk about is the way it operates, the basic iPhone functions. Perfect. Nothing wrong at all. The only thing that I will say you purchase this device right here, and maybe you're used to using like a iPhone 13 Pro Max or a 14 Pro Max or something crazy, and then you're going to go to this, you got one camera, okay? The one camera is nice. I've recorded a lot of video. I've taken a lot of photos, but this isn't the Pro Max, all right? This isn't a Pro model, so take that into consideration when you purchase it, all right? But everything else, as far as what an iPhone does. By the way, I am iOS 26 beta 4, something like that. You can see I got the whole liquid glass thing, and it's running perfect. I do the whole beta thing. So anyway, it is running perfectly, no problems at all. All right, you guys can see I also have Google Apps on this phone. I'm pretty heavy in the Google ecosystem, so everything does exactly what it's supposed to do. Call quality on this, like I said, this is my go-to right here. I do a lot of things with my life. I have a ton of stuff going on, and this phone right here has never skipped a beat. Speaker quality on the phone, nice, really good. For the so-called bottom end of the iPhone 16 lineup, the speakers on this sound terrific, all right? Other things that we can talk about, like the performance I just spoke about here. I am running beta software, and I see a little bit of a jank, you know. I see a little bit of a, what's it called? Yeah, I guess like a jank, right? Every time I use it or I open it, you can probably see it in the video right there, right? Anyway, other than that, everything's running good. All the apps work the way they're supposed to. No problem at all. But like I said, battery life on this is great. Camera is good. Performance is stellar. All the iPhone things that it's supposed to do, it does terrifically. If you are in a market for a I'm not going to say cheaper. There's nothing cheap about this phone. It is great. The word cheap, I don't like it. If you're in the market for a less expensive brand new iPhone 16, I recommend the iPhone 16e. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, just go and buy last year's 15 Pro or whatever. That's fine, but the iPhone 16e truly is amazing. And real quick, I mean, this is an iPhone, but anyway, here, let me show you something real quick. For those of you that are still watching, everything's still perfect. And I've been using this this case from Apple on it. So it's not the highest quality case, but it's been working. I've dropped the phone, and you can see on my the display, I have no scratches, nothing crazy. Everything's been good to go. Everything's been really nice. I should probably make a separate video about that, talking about the durability of this little phone and how it's been holding up. But other than that, scale of 1 to 10, I have to give it a 10 for doing everything perfectly, considering it's supposedly the budget iPhone. And like I said, one camera, that's the only drawback. One camera, other than that, who cares? It's a great iPhone. It's a total win for whatever you're going to. I use it with my Apple Watch Ultra. This is a total win for those of you that are wanting to get an iPhone, but you don't feel like spending like $1 trillion. Then you just go and you buy this right here, brand new. It'll last you for years. Eventually, when Apple Intelligence gets itself all sorted out, you're going to get Apple Intelligence, so you're good to go. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I love making videos for people, but of course, I want you to do your own homework too. Learn how to do things on your phone. There's nothing worse than people being on their phone all day long, and they don't know how to do the simple functionality. Learn how to use your phone. All right, everybody, take care.